Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy solstice. It is wonderful to have you all here. I know it's been quite the day in San Francisco. Welcome to everyone online. I know it's a beautiful day in your consciousness and a beautiful day in all of our lives. How are we? That doesn't sound good. How are we? Now, you don't have to be all that, but I just want to check in because the holiday season can bring us kind of stress, can it? It can bring us to places that we don't even recognize. So while this is the moment that we get to reset. So welcome to Unity San Francisco. My name is Reverend Ken Daigle, and I have the honor and the privilege of being the senior minister here. There is so much going on in the city, so much going on in our lives, so much going on that we take this moment to recalculate. In the seat back in the seat in front of you, they have these booklets, the booklets of the Advent season. And we are been studying and lighting all the candles. So today we're going to be reading from this booklet on page 44. And it is Monday, December 22nd's reading, but you see why we chose it, because of who wrote it. So I invite you to pull it out if you'd like to and read along with me. Christmas has always been one of my favorite times of the year. There's something about the lights, the music, and the sacred pause of the season that fills me with wonder and awe. From the time I was a child to my adult years, the Christmas season would always spark joy in me. Even when I was traveling, I'd ship ornaments ahead to make sure I'd have a Christmas tree wherever it was. That ritual grounded me in joy. Joy, after all, is not dependent on circumstances. It's a spiritual practice, a choice to embrace light even in the darkest and coldest of times. Christmas reminds us that love is ever present and that abundance is found in connection and laughter and being present with those we love. This season, let your joy be bold and boundless, not because everything is perfect, but because your heart is open and you bring joy to the celebration of life. So we have this ritual of lighting the candle. We have lit the candles for faith, for peace, for love. And today, I light the candle for joy. Yay! I hear it. I hear the joy sparking. On this day of Advent, I am a radiant expression of light, love, and abundance. I choose joy. Can we know that together? On this day of Advent, I am a radiant expression of light, love, and joy. I choose joy. And so it is. And now I'm going to invite Dave Cooperberg up to platform, who's going to join us in the ritual of lighting the menorah. Today, we gather in sacred remembrance. Right? The menorah is not only a symbol of history, but it's a mirror of our own consciousness. It reminds us that light is not something we wait for. Light is something we choose. In a world that often feels fractured, we remember this true, simple truth, that light increases when it is shared. Right? So I'm going to give this to Dave. Dave is our lead prayer chaplain, and he's going to, next slide, Bruno, please. He's going to light the, what's it called? The shamash? Shamus.
Shamus.
Yes, shamus, okay. Is it that candle? So that candle symbolizes the helper light. It's a servant flame, and it extends and exists to share its light with all the other candles on the menorah. It's a beautiful ritual, and just reminds us that we're not here to be illuminated. We're here to illuminate. We are here to share our light, and we are the constant light that shines in the world. Right? And as we light that candle, it awakens others. So Dave, what is the ritual for the menorah now? Use your microphone.
Oh, I need this too?
Yeah. Is it on?
Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is an annual ritual.
Hold
Goes
it.
back, I don't know how far, back to the beginnings. As I said last time, it's where after the temple was recovered from the Greeks, the miracle of the menorah was that they had, let me do this, oil, which was sanctified oil, and they only had enough for one day, and it lasted 8 nights. And that's the miracle of it.
Yeah, and the amazing part of this is that we all get to live into that miracle. Bruno? We all get to live into something that is bigger and better than us. I need a clicker. Okay, thank you. So the menorah, while it is a miracle, we recognize that it didn't happen just, how long ago was that? 3,000 years ago?
Something like that, yes.
Yeah, 3,000 years ago. It happens today for all of us. It's the light that refuses to go out. It's the light that passes all understanding, and it's light the Advent candle for faith. We light the candle, we light the whole menorah, knowing that there is more than enough. There's no lack.
There's no lack, yes. And the original light was supposed to, in the temple, was never supposed to go out because it represented the light of spirit in everyone.
Yeah. So why don't you light them first today?
And I'm going to try the prayer again this time and see if I get it right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvah v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'oso nisim lavoseinu bayomim hahem bazman hazer.
So we have an affirmation. I've put this through looking at it through the Jewish lens, and so grateful to have those prayers shared. But in the New Thought lens, in the New Thought understanding, we come to know that this is happening within us. So we are the bearers of the light. We choose light, and we choose courage over fear. We choose love over despair, and we choose presence over withdrawal. That is the moment of lighting this candle. Oh, sorry, I went too fast. So can we know this together? We are the bearers of light. We choose courage over fear. We choose love over despair. And we choose peace over withdrawal. May this light remind us of this truth, this season, and all throughout the year, that wherever we are, God is. And so it is. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, everybody. Now, because this is such an amazing day where all of the Northern Hemisphere traditions of light come together, we're also going to do a ritual for the 4 directions from the indigenous traditions and celebrating the 4 directions that we face and celebrate. So we begin turning our awareness to the east, to the place, well, we're going to go back. There we go. There we go. That's the right slide, excuse me. I jumped ahead. So we begin with grounding. I could use some of it right now. We begin with this grounding. So everybody, I invite you to take a deep breath and to exhale completely, allowing your lungs to expel everything you no longer need. And then breathing again. I invite you to feel your feet firmly planted on the floor. And it lets you know that you are supported and that everything is okay. As we enter this ceremony, I would like us to realize that we are not calling on anything outside of ourselves. A direction, a map. We are calling on the intuition, the wisdom, and the knowledge from within us that helps guide us. The 4 directions are not places on the map. They're ways of being, dimensions of consciousness, and invitations to wholeness. So I invite you to go within, to close your eyes for the moment if you want, and face the inner space of that is in the east. The place of sunrise, insight, and new possibility. The east reminds us that every moment is a new beginning, that light is always returning, and that clarity will follow. In this direction, we affirm the power of our mind, our capacity to choose, to imagine, and to set intentions aligned with truth. There's an affirmation that I will say once, and then I'll invite us to say it together. As we center into the peace, we know that I am open to new insight. I welcome fresh vision. I begin again. Together, I am open to new insight. I welcome fresh vision. I begin again. And now we turn our attention to the south, the direction of the heart and vitality. We turn our awareness to the south, to the direction of warmth, of passion, and connection. The south invites us to the intelligence of our heart center, that place within us that began to beat first in the womb and continues to pull us forward day after day, moment after moment. It pulls us into compassion, creativity, and embodied joy. Here we remember that love is not passive. Love is an active force in the universe. It moves us towards life. It moves us towards one another, towards courage. And our affirmation is, I live from the heart. I choose love. I allow joy to move through me. Can we know this together? I live from the heart. I choose love. I allow joy to move through me. And as we take another deep breath, we shift our inward focus again to the west, the direction of release and transformation, the place of the setting sun, reflection, and of letting go. The West teaches us that release is not loss. The West shows us that it is liberation. It is the transformation that requires honesty, courage, and trust. We lay down our old stories, our resentments, our fears, and we make room for wisdom. Our affirmation is, I release what is complete. I trust the process of change. Together? I release what is complete. I trust the process of change. And now we move to the north, the direction of wisdom and stability. We turn our awareness to the direction of grounding, strength, and inner authority. The North reminds us that we are supported by wisdom earned, wisdom gleaned from the life's experiences, and truths lived out. It is the quiet strength within us. It is our spiritual maturity, our ability to stand steady in an uncertain world and in uncertain times without closing our heart. Our affirmation is, I stand rooted in truth. I walk with wisdom and integrity. Can we know that together? I stand rooted in truth. I walk with wisdom and integrity. And now we come to the center of our being. We come back to this moment, knowing that here we celebrate this shortest day of the year, and in the southern hemisphere, they're celebrating the longest day of the year. Just a different way of looking at the same day. So we celebrate light. The largest part or the smallest part are all the same day. We open ourselves to the inner direction, the inner place where all these directions meet. This point of integration, the still place within, the Christ presence, the divine presence, awakening within us, transforming us in every moment. Our closing affirmation is, I am whole, I am present, I am an expression of divine life. I invite you to open your heart, your mind, and know this with us. I am whole. I am present. I am an expression of divine life. And so it is, and so we let it be. Our music team has a special gift for us, a present presence.
One more time.
Peace forever shall reign. Oneness we now proclaim.
Our music team. Woo, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Oh,
Hi.
I feel peaceful after that.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. So thank you, our music team, and for the rewrite of Silent Night. So beautiful. Once again, thank you.
Thank you.
Peace we shall claim. So welcome.
Thank you.
This is Kristen Tatham, if you don't know.
Brownstone.
Brownstone. There is a Kristen Tatham. And I just immediately slipped into it. She's
funny.
also blonde.
Yeah.
Hi, Kristen, if you're watching online. She now lives in North Carolina. So, hi. Sorry, Kristen Brownstone is here with us today as our platform assistant. Yeah. So,
Oh, thank you.
she's going to bring your attention now.
Okay, so if you have a bulletin, or if you don't have a bulletin, raise your hand, and one of the ushers can bring one around to you. And inside of that, you will find a spiritual connection card that we would love to have you fill out and drop off later on in the service.
Great, fabulous. And I'm giving this to Misa because I don't need this. So, thank you. If you're a first-time guest here, we'd like to welcome you, and if you're online, we'd like to welcome you too. So just indicate on your spiritual connection card that you're a first-time guest. We have gifts out on the table in the lobby here that you're willing to take, and if you have any questions about which ones to take, just take them all. It's Christmas after all. And then online, we have an electronic version of a gift that we'd like to send to you. So just indicate it on your electronic connection card that is being dropped in the chat, whether you're watching on YouTube or in our Zoom room right now.
And there are many ways you can join, not just on Sundays. We have guided meditations throughout the week. So Sundays in the morning before the service, you can do a guided sound meditation at 10:15. And then Monday through Friday, every day at 12 noon Pacific time. And you can get the information for that at unitysf.org.
So Kristen and I met at a retreat down in Baja. God, 2 Decembers ago now? Yeah.
Yes.
Jeez.
No.
Yeah. Was it just last year?
24?
24. It was just
I
last
know,
year.
it's 23. No, I don't remember. I think it was 23. It was 23, 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago. So isn't it funny how time flies?
Yeah.
And it just keeps turning. And what is so amazing is I always say, you know, there's an expression I use all the time is there's only one of us here, right? And it means that we're all just spiritual beings having this human experience.
Yeah.
We're having this experience together. And Kristen grew up in Christian Science,
yes,
as a Christian Scientist. And we were at this spiritual retreat, and we're talking about all the same things, and we're talking about life's journey and where's it taking us. And I just was so illuminated by that synchronicity, right? That importance of how we come together. And next slide, please, Bruno. That brings us to why we make this statement. We are unapologetically inclusive because when we look beneath the surface, when we look beneath the roles and the lives that we seemingly are living, we understand the truth that there's no difference between any of us. There's no difference between us and the people we think are strangers on the street. And when we look at us through a spiritual lens, we see the wholeness and the truth in each and every individual. This woman, who's become a good friend, is leaving us.
I know. Don't make me cry.
Okay, that's my job, is to make you cry for good reasons. She's taking life's next adventure, is bringing her to my old haunts. She's moving to Manhattan, right? And she's going to be living in an apartment about 5 blocks from my Manhattan apartment. And I'm going to connect her with a bunch of friends, including Albert, who we're going to talk to in a minute, and hear from. So,
And all that weaving together, the retreat that we met at, another woman that was at that retreat is whose apartment I'm taking over.
Right.
It just opened, like things just keep opening in this
And right
mystical
doors.
way.
One of my other spiritual teachers say, right doors open easily. Right? Oh, right. I love that
I haven't
saying.
heard that one. That's a good one.
Isn't that great? John Randolph Price said it. Right doors open easily. And a lot of times we like trying to bang down the door. That's the one that has my good. That's the one I want. And we try and pry it open with a crowbar sometimes. But right doors open easily. So we know that we are all one. One with spirit, one with truth, one with each other. And we have an affirmation for it. This day is about affirmation, so just buckle up. We're going to affirm a lot of things.
Okay, so the affirmation for today is, I commit to awakening myself and the world to infinite possibilities. Can we know that together?
I commit to awakening myself and the world to infinite possibilities. And so it is. Now it's time for a little joy-making holiday singing. So I invite you to stand as you're willing and able and to make a joyful noise with us as our band kicks this off and our music team takes us down this road. Let's make some noise.
So, as we're rising, we want to remember that we are celebrating holidays, as in plural, as in multiple. And our first holiday, Hanukkah. So really quick, I'm just going to teach you how to pronounce it. I had a lovely booby sit me down at a wedding and say, baby, you sing it too good to say it wrong. So, Hava Nagila.
Hava Nagila.
Hava Nagila.
Hava Nagila.
Hava Nagila. Now here's the hard one. Venismecha. Venismecha. It's a soft hakka thing, okay? We got that one? All right, next one is eventually. There we go. Ava neranena. Ava I can't talk. Ava neranena. We learned this word on the last slide. Ava neranena venismecha. Awesome. Okay, and then finally, Uru. Ururachim. Ururachim. Belev. Sameach. Ururachim. Belev Sameach. You got it. They got it, right, Marty? Yes. They sound good. All right, here we go. Ava Nagila. We'll sing it a few times. You'll catch it. You ready?
Hava
a little laughter, need a little singing, ringing through the rafter, and we need a little snappy, happy ever after. We need a little Christmas now. We need a little Christmas now. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la.
Last one. We have to do this when you're ready.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight! Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh! Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Merry Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas solstice. We have reached our time of interactive meet and greet. Please greet your neighbor with a handshake, a hug, a toe tap, or a fist bump. Happy holidays.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hi Robbie. Hi Noel. Hi Mark. So good to see you. Hello JD. Hello Noel. What a beautiful name for this time of year, Noel. It's so good to see you. Happy Sunday. Lots of love to all of you.
Good morning, everybody. Have Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful day. Well, the kids are downstairs making gingerbread houses, and that's why I look like I look now. But anyways, Merry Christmas. Love you all. Take good care.
Okay, so I just turned on the lights on my ugly Christmas sweater. I think it's actually a beautiful sweater. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Woo!
Really did have lights. Hi, guys. Hey, Lori. Hey, I love you, everybody. Good to see you. Merry Christmas. Hey, Robbie. Hi, Emmy. Love you.
Hello, everyone. Happy holidays. Nice to see you.
Hello. Kisses. Happy holidays. Love you all. And Emmy, that was a fantastic meditation, if you can hear me.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Love you guys.
Hello, happy holidays. Good to see you. You can't see, but my shirt jingles. I've got the bells on. Hello, everybody.
Happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas. Good to see you all.
All righty. All right, everybody, welcome back. So one of the holiday gifts that we have besides our great hospitality downstairs. I know that we're going to have a wonderful holiday meal together. I invite you to stay after for hospitality. And our friends online, I invite you to join us spiritually for that hospitality. And so thank you for being a part of this service today and being part of the meet and greet. One of the holiday gifts that I got is we have Albert Hodge in the house today. So Albert has sung for us for a decade now in many different ways and many different times, has been part of many different services, including one where the services where we did Hamilton, when we did the spiritual lessons of Hamilton twice. Yeah, we did it. And he was here when we did the opening of this building. The first Sunday we spent, it was our 100-year anniversary, and the first time we moved into this building. So he's back for a visit from New York City, and I am pleased to turn over the platform to Albert Hodge.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and mild and sweet their songs repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to men, and the bells are ringing like a choir they're singing. In my heart I hear them. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said. For hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. But the bells are ringing like a choir singing. Does anybody hear them? Peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then rang the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor does he sleep. Peace on earth, peace on earth. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail. With peace on earth, goodwill to men. The ringing, singing on its way. The world revolved from night to day. A voice, a chime, a chant sublime of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And the bells they're ringing like a choir singing. And with our hearts we'll hear them. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. Do you hear the bells they're ringing? The light, the angels singing. Open up your heart and hear them. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. Peace on earth. Peace on earth. Peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Albert Hodge.
Thank you. Thank you all. Let's take a moment. As they sang to us, for us, with us, I just couldn't help but hear those words, peace on earth, goodwill to men. We sing them multiple times, multiple ways, all this season. And just however many years you've been on the planet, you've heard those songs and you've heard those lyrics since you were a little child. And we give lip service to them. And I'm standing beneath this word, joy. And yet, when I was listening to Albert sing and the melancholy in that song, I was so touched that all the words I say, all the cliches we spout, all the defenses we mount, amount to nothing. Amount to nothing if we do not have peace in our heart. And it feels so precarious because it is. One wrong word, a wrong look from a relative, a fight over the best way to make mashed potatoes, and the holiday spirit just goes out the window. Right? The power goes out. And not that that ever happens. And the city seems to be turned into turmoil. When we got here this morning, nothing worked because everything was on, they got shut off without power. And so the printer doesn't work, the computers aren't working, things aren't happening like they're supposed to. And we're finding ourselves in less than a peaceful place. Peace on earth, goodwill to man. Joy, joy, joy. We're lighting the candle for joy. And I'm trying to get it all done. And it's amazing how quickly we can get thrown off center. So we've been living this now for 4 weeks and all many, many years, right, that we've been on this planet. Advent is about the birth of joy, right? It's 4 weeks out of the year. We try and do this just 4 weeks out of the year to remind ourselves. It's 4 qualities: faith, peace, love, joy, right? It's 4 movements of our soul. It's 4 qualities of our consciousness that we're trying to embody. The 4 that I just mentioned: forth, peace, love, and today, joy. Joy, and yet, outside circumstances, inside feelings and emotions throw us off this. So let's go over them again. Let's anchor them in for the reason we have it, and let's start taking this out of this season as a year-end reminder and move us into something that is practical and applicable to every day of our lives. How about living in faith, right? The courage to say yes to moving across the country, yes to radically loving, yes to being brave, creating something new in the world, yes to releasing the resentment, yes to releasing the resentment against something that was done to you, something that was happened because of you, and releasing the resentment of ourselves, that we're not good enough or that we made a mistake. Faith doesn't mean that we believe in a creed. here in Unity. It can mean that to people who believe certain things about their spiritual practice, and that is all good. But in Unity, we look at faith in a more practical manner. It is what is in your belief system, what is in your idea of the possible. To have faith that everything is possible, including peace on earth, is possible, that's real faith. Do we believe that peace on earth is possible? I mean, think about it. Do we really hold that faith, that it is possible that war and violence will end? That hoarding and grabbing and taking and manipulating and stealing will cease, that peace will prevail. That's a faith worth working into. That's a faith worth building, incremental step by incremental step, baby step along the way. And of course, where does it start? With us. When we get peaceful inside, when we stop blaming others, when we stop throwing the stones. I did a talk years ago when I was first ordained about and I've shared it here before, about the woman caught in the act of adultery, and they're all throwing stones, right, at her, and they all had their rocks in their hands. Well, I used to walk through life with a roller bag full of stones, right, ready to cast them at anyone who looked at me sideways or didn't do what I thought they should be doing. And we all do that. We all do it constantly. You can't turn on the TV without seeing the judgment and the blame and the rock throwing at others. Peace is not that. Peace is understanding that people will be people, but that doesn't affect my inner peace. It's an inner alignment with wholeness, with understanding that as I radiate peace, peace surrounds me. Abraham Hicks talks about this. It's about vibration, right? Peace is a vibration. When we're resonating in peace, in the vibration of peace, we're going to attract more peace. But when we are casting stones, when we're sending blame out, when we're sending hatred, resentment, anger out, what do we get more of? Anger, resentment, and hatred. So then that's love. The next candle we lit was for love. And love, we talked about last week, is not an emotion. Love is a behavior. Love is service. Love is an action. Love isn't just a feeling. Love is how we respond to the needs of others in the world. Love is structure. Love is action. Love is agape. That's the word, what I forgot to say from platform last week, is in all the scriptures where in the New Testament and a lot of them, where it says love, the word is actually agape, which means selfless service to others. Selfless service to others. And that is God on earth. That is service to the least of our brothers and to the highest of our brothers. Because we don't think that the people who are wealthy, the people in power, the people up at the top of the pyramid need our love. Well, guess what? They do desperately need our love, need our focus, our attention, our service. Because otherwise, they wouldn't act the way they act, right? They wouldn't act that way if they felt true compassion and love. You know, joy is not based on circumstance. When I get the job, I'll be happy. When I get married, everything will be great. Anyone believe that one anymore? Yes. My husband, thank God. Right? But what that is our commitment, our agape love in the marriage. And sometimes relationships end. People die. unexpectedly, heartbreakingly, marriages which have endured forever shift. And what if that's not bad? I'm not saying that, honey. Okay, just clear. What if that's not bad? What if that means that the two people have fulfilled their soul's contract with each other? And it is time for them to move on. It is time for them to move to something greater. And until you go through the unknown, until you, like a caterpillar turns into the muck, into the goo, and the imaginal cells, the cells in each and every one of us start firing and become what we could be, until we go through that pain and that uncertainty and that unknowing, we cannot become the butterfly. We cannot become what we're really here to be. And so while we can be heartbroken, we can be disappointed, we can be sad, what that is inviting us into is true transformation. And so joy doesn't come from it being right. It comes from it knowing that the best is yet to be. I want to say that again. Joy doesn't come from everything being right. Joy comes from knowing that this transformation, this shift, this muck is about blooming into something else and something greater. And so we bring joy to the celebration. We bring understanding. We bring peace and love and hope. One of the most amazing Christmases that JD and I had is when we were first married and we had moved here and we were short on funds because it was expensive to move, and it's expensive here in San Francisco even though we moved from Manhattan, right? But I wasn't working, and one of the things we did that holiday was re-gift things to each other. We went through our drawers. How many of you have this? Like gifts you had gotten years ago that you never used, but they were valuable and important, and you didn't do. And so we just went through all of our stuff, and we wrapped it all up, and that Christmas morning, we gave each other re-gifts. One of them that I gave to JD, he still uses to this day. And this was 17 years ago we did this. And it is so amazing. It had sat in my drawer. It was a Mont Blanc pen that I had gotten from a director when I directed a show. And it was so amazing. It was such an amazing gift. But fancy pens aren't me. But they're my husband. And he is such the signer and the autographer, and he uses it to this day for special occasions. Those kind of things. And look at all the stories. A Christmas Carol, right? It isn't about having all this stuff. It isn't about having all the money. It isn't about having everyone there. It's about the love and the possibilities of that moment. It's not circumstantial. And how many times do we have to learn this lesson? So we talk about the Christ being born in us today. And I want to be really clear for those of you who are new to Unity or may not have heard this before. The Christ is not a person. The Christ is consciousness. The Christ wasn't Jesus' last name. It's in Greek, Christos, which means Messiah, in Hebrew, Meshiach, right? The chosen one, the delivered one, the anointed one. It literally means the anointed one in Hebrew. Got oil drizzled on you. And that's why in christenings and baptisms, we drizzle oil on babies. I like to think of it, and Unity teaches that it's about remembering the truth of who we are. You were all the drizzled one. You are all the Savior. You are all the one who has come. God's not sending anyone else. You're here. It's you. Tag, you're it, right? You are the Christ. Wake up. That's why we had this whole year about awakening. We are awakening to the truth of who we are. We are divine in our making, and it is up to us to shift from what is to what could be. Because 2,000 years ago, when Jesus, the man, Jesus of Nazareth was born, Things were not well. There had been a hostile takeover of the land of Palestine. People were being exiled. People were being slaughtered. People were being accused and just sent away to prison without any trial, without any justice, without any due process. The might of the Roman Empire was in charge, and the lowliest among the people were the ones who were suffering the most. The ones who had had their land taken from them were then re-traumatized by having their lives and their well-being and their resources taken from them as well. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? So 2,000 years ago, someone stood up and said, this is not the way it's supposed to be. I have come to bring life, and that you may have it abundantly. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I come so that others may thrive. That's what the coming of the Christ is, the coming of the consciousness that there is more and that we can shift. Joy is a calling, a choice that we can make in this moment. So how do you do that? How? In the face of all this, do we do it? And the only answer for all these years of thinking about this and wrestling with it that I come up with that makes any sense is that I do it incrementally, very, very smallly, and very personally. So I have to realize that I am the one who's being thrown off my center. It's not happening to me. They're not doing it to me. I'm the one who's allowing it to knock me off my stated preference of joy, peace, love, and faith. Right? I'm the one who's giving up the centering in these 4 candles because of what I perceive to be going on the outside. So when I awaken to that, when we awaken to that, we can see that this is a choice. This is my choice of how to be in this moment. This is my choice of how to be in this holiday season. This is my choice of how to be in this moment of our country, where we are being called to stand for something important, something fundamental, something profound. We are here for human dignity, for the rights and the dignity of every individual on the planet. No exceptions, no exclusions. And that's how we bring peace on earth. That's how we recognize that there is no one, not a single soul on this planet who isn't worthy of being here in the United States, that isn't worthy of being here on the planet. There are no lacking countries. There are no lacking people. There are all only individuals, expression of divine life in multiple forms, in multiple facets, in multiple ways of expressing. And when we stand up and say, no, not in my name, not in my country, you will not treat people that way, because we are all, each and every one of us, expressions of divine strength, divine love, divine wisdom, divine inheritance. Then that shifts the game. And then we can say, yes, peace on earth is possible. It doesn't mean that we're passive. It doesn't mean that we stand by quietly as this happens. But we say with love, we are all rich. We are all enriched. We are all wealthy when we recognize that eternal truth, that we are divine, that we are made in the image and the likeness of God, and everyone we meet is, even when they're not acting that way, even when they don't remember. Our job is to light the candles in every faith direction, to face the 4 directions of consciousness of life, and to say, I awaken. I awaken to the truth that I am the second coming. I am the second coming of the Christ. Listen to that. And if it scares you, good. I am the second coming, because as it awakens within me, and I am petrified by it. Petrified. Because joy exists in the scared. Joy exists in the fear. Joy exists in the uncertainty. Joy exists because it is a divine gift. And so this holiday season, let's choose to make it different than every one we have experienced before. I've been through 66 of them. 66 of them. I want this one to be different. Not that others were wrong, but this one I don't want to end. Let's take joy. Let's take infinite possibility. Let's take our divinity, our true nature, into this next year and make 2026 better than we could have ever envisioned. Let's get surprised. So where do we begin? Inside. Let's take this to our time of meditation. I invite you to get comfortable once again. I invite you to feel all of your feelings. To know the truth that you are a divine gift. You're a gift to the planet. Did you know that? Really? Before you totally close your eyes. Did you know you're a gift to the planet? That your unique journey, your unique expression, your unique gifts and talents are what make the world richer, more loving, more special. I'd invite you to get in touch with that part of you. The part of you that your grandma knew. Or maybe a school teacher saw. That part of you that someone special in your life recognized and loved you for it. Feel into that moment of being truly seen, adored, supported, and loved. And if you're struggling to find someone in your past or someone in your life that does that, hear it from me. Your loving, your presence, your light is a miracle. It's a gift. And it is marvelous. Marvelous. It is the thing that changes the room when you walk in. It is the ability to create something out of nothing. It is the transformative power that is your being, your life force. So I invite you to close your eyes fully and see yourself as this being of light and love, to see yourself as the second coming, the coming of the divine in human form, the coming of love in a smile, the coming of faith in a thought, the coming of peace with your presence, and the coming of joy with your laughter, with your heart. I invite you to see yourself walking into your life, your family, your extended family, your work, your neighborhood, and being transformed as you transform the situation. See the light emanating from your being and illuminating the rooms that you will walk into this year and next. Look ahead to 2026 and see the shift that is happening because of you. Because of your light, because of your presence, because of your gift to the world. All the songs, all the traditions, all the stories in the Gospels are about this moment of birth. I bring you tidings of great joy, for unto the world this day is born you, Holy One, Prince of Peace, Princess of Peace, miraculous, exalted One. You are the holy light on this holy season. And so it is. And I'm going to invite you to hear this song in a new way. And this song is you bringing your light to the world.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night, oh, holy night, oh, night, oh, night divine. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise his holy name. Rise from your knees and hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, holy night, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, holy night, oh, night divine.
Woo! Albert!
Wow.
Albert Hahn! Woo! Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how do you go after that? Thank you.
Thank you. So if you didn't get a bulletin, you have your bulletin. We're going to go back to our connection card.
And on the other side of it, so if you will, please fill out this part with your name and address and information. On the other side are the spiritual practices for this week. So this week we are claiming hope, we are cultivating peace, we are practicing love, and awakening joy. So you can go through those little check boxes and say which ones I'm committing to this week. And if you'd like to write in your own, you can write in your own as well. You can also ask for prayer with a prayer chaplain and comment on any social media posts.
Yes,
or write
please.
any extra comments in.
Great, thank you, Kristen. It is also our time. Our usher's going to come around, and they will take those connection cards. You can put them in the basket when they come around. But first, I'm going to talk about tithing of time, talent, treasure. And so whenever a minister talks from the platform about tithing, everybody thinks it's just about the money. And I want to talk about tithing as a principle, because I talk about it in my upcoming book, and I've talked about it for years. Tithing is this practice of giving, of serving. And so we mean something very specific when we say time, talent, treasure. Time is what you're doing right now. You're here as a spiritual practice, expanding your thoughts, about sharing your thoughts, about coming together in the practice of being a better person. Whether that's here on a Sunday, whether that's taking courses, going to retreats like we met at. It's about reading the books. It's about the ideas that propel us forward. That's tithing of time. And we all need to do it to make ourselves better. Now we are spiritual beings having this human experience, and the human experience needs to be uplifted some days. I'm getting a high five on that one, right? And talent is giving. So Albert and our band and our amazing teams give of their talent here all the time. Kristen is giving of her talent right now. She's a gifted communicator, and her presence is magnetic. So it is wonderful to have her here. That's what giving of talent is. The ushers and greeters, the prayer chaplains, that's giving of talent. And treasure is that gift of what you want to see more of in the world, right? It's giving of that material matter so that what you want to have there is there in the future. It's like, I like to call it an investment rather than a giving. It's not giving away, it's giving to. It's investing in something. And so everything you see here, every single thing, is because someone has given of their treasure so that we could have this place. And that's just an amazing legacy. And that's why my husband and I are committed to tithing of our time, talent, and treasure to where we are spiritually fed. And I invite you into that practice. That's what this is about. There's lots of ways you can do it. A QR code's going to come up on the screen behind me. That's the easiest way to take out your phone and give of your treasure. But there's lots of other ways, and I invite you into the conversation with me about that if you want to give of talent, time, and treasure here. In the seat back in front of you, there's also an envelope that you can fill out, right? And it also has a place for credit cards. And we do take stocks, bonds, estates, homes, right? All those things as well. They all work. And so we thank you in advance for your generous giving, which has enabled all of this to happen this year.
I just have to say, before we do the affirmation, our beloved teacher, Lynn Twist, when she talks about abundance, she always talks about we all want our treasure, our abundance, to move towards its highest good.
Yeah.
And it's just such a lovely way of thinking about moving that which we have to give to its highest good.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Yeah.
And today's affirmation, I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive. Let's know that together.
I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive. You want to bring the kids up? Yeah. Okay. So Mindful Miles happens on the third Monday, right? Which is this week. But it's not happening this week because it's supposed to be pouring rain here tomorrow. So we're not going to do Abundant Miles this Monday. So we will take it up again in January. But you can sign up on the QR code on the screen so that you can get on the list, and we will send out an email tomorrow or today to let everybody know that this month's is canceled just because of weather. All right? Thank you so much for joining Mindful Miles.
And next Sunday, we have a burning bowl ceremony at 11 a.m. Pacific. So if you have something you'd like to get rid of, to burn, you can write it down and bring it into a big bowl and burn it in a bonfire.
Yeah, it's an annual ritual we're doing here. It's one of my favorite services. And so, yeah, powerful, right? The holiday events page, Kristen's going to show you, it's in your bulletin, so you can check out all of that. If you're online, you just have to go to our website. There's a holiday event, so all the different things we're going to do, including White Stone Ceremony, Letters to God, and Vision Boards happen in 2026. So we're going to start the year off with a bang and set our new goal and our word for 2026. This year, 2025, was our year of awakening. 2026, you want to hear it? You want to hear it in advance? Yeah. It's our year of manifestation, right? Yes. Oh, yeah. What do you want to manifest in 2026? That's going to be our focus and our intention for this year. Right?
Wonderful.
Right.
And then in January, Anu will be back to do a sound healing and clarity breathwork ceremony in person on January 18th at 3:30 p.m. I missed the last one, but I heard it was fabulous.
Okay.
Anu is a skilled shamanic practitioner, so he brings his skills in that arena and his breathwork skills to that ceremony.
So what they do is they clear out the whole floor here, and everybody lays on the floor and does the breathwork, staring at this magnificent ceiling. It's really an amazing ceremony, so I invite you to see it. I'm also now going to bring up our kids. So the blessing of the children is about to happen. They've been busy, and I want them to tell you what they've been doing. We got a microphone for them? Yeah, come on up, kids. Come on. All right. Hi, Kayla. How are you? So, Liliana, you want to come up too, our little elf? So the kids had a special project. She's right there. So, Roma, why don't you tell us what you did?
We made gingerbread houses.
Oh, fun. So you're all on a sugar high?
No.
No? You didn't eat any of it?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, we ate some.
Just a little. Yeah, you had to test some of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else?
We got to design them, obviously. It's really fun, but the icing kept falling and exploding.
icing kept exploding.
Yeah.
So Liliana, speaking of giving of time and talent, Liliana is the one who brought the gingerbread houses today. Liliana, just take a little bit of a round of applause. And made that happen with our kids.
She also made the gingerbread houses.
She made them and had delivered them here all this morning.
I
So
brought all the materials.
yeah, it's an amazing gift. Thank you, Liliana. Thanks you. We have an affirmation for our kids. You are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you and we love you exactly the way you are. And as I always say, it's not just for these kids. It's for all the world's kids, including ours. Can we know that together? You are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you and we love you exactly the way you are. And so it is. All right. It's racing back down for more sugar. So if you'd like prayer, our prayer chaplains will be here in the sanctuary, and please don't leave with anything heavy on your heart. But if you also have something to celebrate today, I invite you to stay and celebrate with our prayer chaplains who are wearing the white stoles. And thank you. Come on back up. You get your thank you.
I jumped away too fast.
So it takes a village to make this happen on Sunday. First off, I want to give a year-end thanks to them. Our hospitality team. If you're part of the hospitality team, many of them are already downstairs, but let's send them our applause. And if you're in the room, stand up. You're part of the hospitality team. Yes? Woohoo! Yay. We have an amazing hospitality team. Our ushers and greeters. Yay. You can stand up if you're an usher and greeter. Woo! Yay! Takes a village. Our
music team.
Well, before them, our prayer chaplains. Please stand. Our AV staff.
Yay!
It takes a village to broadcast this. Our platform assistants. Tom, Tyler, I know you're here in the room. Yay, Jessica. Our board members. Thank you. Board members, please stand. You're like doing double duty. Whoa,
Yay.
yes, board members. Yeah, there you are. Okay, our board members. Now our music, our band.
Our band.
Oh my God, it's almost everybody in the room. And our singers. And our staff. We have other staff, our office staff and our administrative staff and all the people who make this happen. Woo. All right. Yeah, well, I'm included in that. Huh? Oh, and Jim, we have a guest pianist today. Jim, thank you. Why don't you introduce the band, Misa?
So you may notice, you may recognize Jim. Jim typically sits in the back seat right over there, and we invited him to join us and help support this festive holiday service. So can we just have a round of applause? Came out of the audience. He just let us drop kick him into the deep end of the ocean, holding it down. So that's Jim Donahue on second chair keys, and then on drums we have Brian Fischler. On guitar, Luke Schwartz. Our music director and overall magician, Arthur Koo on keys. And then really quick, she had to leave, Callie Carvajal, Carolyn Carvajal, Luna, Albert Amazing Hodge, Craig Mador, Marty Carls, and Ryan wearing all the hats, Harvey.
All right, now it's time. I've asked them not to sing a Christmas song for the closing, because we sang those earlier. What I've asked them to do is to sing You Are the Light, because this is the season of light, and this is what we want to embody. So I invite you to stand as you're willing and able, and to make a joyful noise with us as the band kicks this off, and we sing You Are the Light.
1, 2, 3, sing!
My eyes are wide and open. My eyes can see. My mind is filled with knowing. My mind believes. I am aware. my soul believes. I am awake. I am awake. Once you know where the freedom lies, you can't go back and close your eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. Now I know where my freedom lies. I can't go back and close my eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. I am the light, I am the light, I am the light. I am the light, I am the light, I am the light.
Yes, girl. Get it.
I am the light, I am